Good morning leaders, good morning Sir Diaz. So for today is all about, the topic is all about hygiene and sanitation. So first is, what is hygiene? So hygiene refers to a set of practices perceived by a community to be associated with the observation of health and healthy living. So bilang tao, kailangan natin ang personal hygiene. Example dito is shower routine. So, ang pagliligo araw-araw, pagsisipilyo, paghugas ng ating mga kamay bago kumain o bago sumubo ng pagkain. Nga ba kailangan natin ang personal hygiene? So, una, to maintaining health and preventing disease. So, kung tayo ay laging malinis sa ating pangangatawan, malayo tayo sa sakit at hindi agad tayo madapuan ng mga bakterya na nasa paligid lang natin. In modern medical science, mayroong set of standard of hygiene. Ito ay inirekomenda lang sa iba't ibang situation. Makonsider mo lang pag hygiene ba o hindi sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang culture, gender, and sectarian group. So, some hygienic practices ay nakakabuti na gawain ng isang tao by society. While naman sa neglect hygiene, ito ay makukonsider nila as hindi pagre-respeto, pagdidismaya, o pananakot. Next is concept of hygiene. Ano nga ba ang hygiene? So, hygiene is an old concept na related sa medicine, pati na rin sa personal and professional care practices ay nag-uugnay sa aspekto ng ating pamumuhay, sa loob ng ating pamumuhay o sa ating pang-araw-araw. Ang hygiene is nakakatulong sa pag-iwas at pagbawas ng pagkalat ng sakit. Sa pag-manufacture naman ng pagkain like dilata, so dito kailangan natin ng personal hygiene. No? So bago tayo sumabak sa ating trabaho o mag-manufacture ng pagkain, kailangan natin maligo, syempre. So dito, kailangan natin magsuot ng equipment or gamit bago tayo mag-umpisa sa pag-manufacture ng pagkain. So, una dito is pagsuot ng hairnet, pagsuot ng face mask or gloves. So, bakit nga ba kailangan natin magsuot ng hairnet? Dito kasi may possible na malagasan o mahulugan tayo ng buhok, ng isang piraso ng buhok, at pupunta po iyon sa pagkain na ating pinapak. Hindi iyon maiwasan, hindi tayo makipag-usap sa ating kasama sa pag-manufacture ng pagkain or pagpapak. So dito, kailangan natin magsuot ng face mask kasi may possible na yung ating saliva or ating laway is pupunta yun sa pagkain na ating pinapak. Next is pharmaceutical, cosmetics, and other foods. So, sa cosmetics, bakit nga ba kailangan nating maghilamos o maligo bago maglagay ng cosmetics or kahit anong makeup sa ating mukha? So, dahil kailangan nating maghilamos o para na rin hindi tayo matubuan ng kahit ano. Example dito is tigyawat. Sa mga mahihilig maglagay ng makeup kahit sa school or kahit saan sila pupunta is naglalagay sila ng makeup. Pag alam natin luma or sira na yung foam ng ating makeup is kailangan na natin yun na palitan. So, because of cleanliness na ating ginagawa sa ating sarili is bago tayo magla-makeup na kahit anong makeup sa ating mukha, dito, na-prevent yung mga pwedeng tumubo sa ating mga mukha. Example dito is tigyawat. In the term of cleanliness and hygiene, pagsasabihin nating cleanliness, ang iba iniisip nila is hygiene. So cleanliness is masasabi mo din na hygiene, and hygiene is masasabi mo din cleanliness. So yung hygiene is matawag na widely. Dahil sa ating culture, maaari tanggap natin yung paglilinis sa ating katawan or personal hygiene. May iba kasing culture na hindi acceptable sa kanila yung paglilinis or iba yung kinalakihan na kasanayan nila base sa kanilang culture kung paano sila maglinis ng kanilang sarili. Or maaaring acceptable na natin or accept na natin. Sa ibang culture kasi, hindi. So, may kanya-kanya tayong way na paglilinis sa ating sarili or kasi sa ibang culture is hindi acceptable yung paglilinis or may way sila na paglilinis sa kanilang sarili. Next is home and everyday life settings. Dito naman ang home hygiene practices, ito ay importante lalo na nasa loob lang tayo ng ating pamamahay. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, kailangan natin maging malinis sa ating pamamahay para maiwasan at ma-minimize ang pagkalat ng sakit sa loob ng ating pamamahay. At hindi magkasakit ang mga kasama natin sa ating tahanan. So, lalo din sa ating pang-araw-araw, sa ating mga pinupuntahan. So, such as social settings, public transport, sa ating mga trabaho, at sa public places. So, hygiene in home, everyday life settings ay importante din talaga sa part ng paggadlang ng pagkalat ng sakit. Napasama na dito sa procedure na ginagamit ang variety of domestic situations such as hand hygiene, so hugas ng ating mga kamay, respiratory hygiene, water hygiene, so dito, kailangan natin ng malinis na tubig. And general home hygiene. So ngayon, lagi na tayo sa ating pamamahay. So kailangan natin maging malinis o mag-general cleaning sa ating tahanan. Kailangan natin maging malinis sa ating paligid o kahit saan man. So next is care of domestic animals and home healthcare. So care of domestic animals, kung may mga alaga tayong hayop sa ating tahanan, is kailangan nating linisin yung mga dumi nila or paliguan sila araw-araw o pakainin ng tama. So, ang main source ng infection sa ating pamamahay ay yung mga taong nagdadala na or already infected o may kasama na tayo sa ating tahanan o sa loob ng ating bahay na na-infect na. So, dito, pwede itong makahawa sa mga kasama niya rin sa loob ng bahay. Sa pagkain o kinakain naman, sa mga mahilig kumain ng mga hilaw na pagkain or raw foods. So, sa tubig, kailangan natin na malinis sa tubig sa ating iinumin. Sa mga animals naman, in other countries or western countries, more than 50% ang mayroong pets na inalagaan sa kanilang pamamahay. So, additional, sites or lugar na accumulate stagnant water such as sink, palikuran, waste pipe, cleaning tools, and face cloths ay dito naninirahan o dito talaga ang gusto nilang tumambay. Kumbaga, sa lahat ng nabanggit ko, lahat yun ay may support na ng microbial growth at nagiging pangalawang reservoirs na ito ng infections. Next is good hygiene means targeting hygiene procedure at critical points. At appropriate time to break infection bago pa man kumalat at makahawa pa. Dahil sa infection dust, sa ibang pathogen, maaaring pinakamaliit and makaka-infect at dahilan pa ito ng pag-direct transfer sa pamamagitan ng kamay o pagsubo ng pagkain sa ating maruming kamay. So next is nasal mucosa or sa ating mga mata. Hygienic cleaning naman, ito yung procedure na dapat sapat o tamang paglilinis upang maalis ang mga pathogen na nasa critical surface. So next is hygienic cleaning can be done by mechanical removal. So using sabon or detergent, nagiging effective ito as hygiene. Because pamamaraan na ito, ginagamitan din natin ng tubig para maalis ang mga bacteria from the surface. Second is using this process or product the microbiocidal product, nagiging inactive ang pathogen in situ or namamatay using this product. And this product are disinfectant and antibacterial or hand sanitizer by application of heat. In some cases, kino-combine nilang gamitin ang germ removal with kill. So, dito, sa magitan ng laundering of clothing, so paglaba ng mga damit, and household lines such as towel and bed lines. Thank you for listening.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. So, my report is all about hand hygiene. So, when we say hand hygiene is defined as hand washing or washing hands with soap and water or using a hand sanitizer. So, ayun siya. So, itong hand hygiene na ito, syempre, we are cleaning our hand with water and soap, and pag wala tayong soap and water is we can use alcohol or hand gel, ganon. So it is essential to prevent spread of infectious diseases in home or in everyday life setting. So ayun na nga, pag naghugas tayo ng kamay or naglagay tayo ng alcohol or ng hand sanitizer sa ating kamay, syempre, maiiwasan natin or mapiprevent natin yung mga infectious diseases or yung mga viruses na maaari nating makuha. So, sa bahay man yan or sa labas or everywhere na maaaring magdulot sa atin ng kapahamakan. So, yun. Next one is there are some examples of hand sanitizer. So, first one is of course yung ginagamit natin talaga na everyday or like sa bahay lang tayo, syempre ginagamit natin is soap and water. So sa bahay is common na talaga sa atin na maghugas tayo ng kamay of course with soap and water, di ba? So ayun. So pag sa public places naman tayo, like for example sa labas tayo ng bahay natin or for example sa mall, di ba? Before we go in or bago tayo makapasok sa mall is napapansin natin, di ba, na yung mga guards sa mall, di ba, sa labas is may binibigay sila or may spray sila sa kamay natin before we can go inside the mall. So yung spray nila na yun, of course, it's alcohol para bago tayo lumabas is yung mga infectious diseases or yung mga viruses na nakuha natin sa labas is mapiprevent siya by using the alcohol. So pag wala talagang alcohol is, sometimes yung ginagamit natin is hand gel. So, yung hand gel is nakakatulong din siya para ma-prevent natin yung mga infectious diseases na maaari nating makuha. Okay. So, the next one is TP tops. So, yung TP tops, like for example, so yung sa mga country na medyo kulang yung kanilang tawag dito, yung kanilang supply sa water. So, yung ginagamit nila na para instead of soap and water or alcohol or hand gel yung ginagamit nila. So, yung ginagamit nila is TP tap. So, the next one is mud or ash. So, may mga country talaga na like wala talagang water sa country na yon. So, ang alternative na ginagamit nila para sa paghuhugas ng kanilang kamay, para sa pag-hand sanitize is, yung ginagawa nila is mud and ash. So, kaya nga, wala silang water, wala silang soap, alcohol, and hand gel. So, wala silang choice kundi gamitin na lang yung mud and ash para prevent kahit paano yung mga infectious diseases na maaari nilang makuha. Okay, so, that's it and thank you.
Good morning everyone, I'm Rian Lepsha. This is the continuation of our report. It is all about respiratory hygiene.
Correct respiratory and hand hygiene when coughing and sneezing reduces the spread of germs, particularly during the cold and cold season.
First, we need to carry tissues and use them to catch coughs and sneeze. Of course, we need to cover our nose when sneezing and coughing to avoid spreading germs that could harm the health of others. Second, dispose tissues as soon as possible. After using tissues, we should not throw it anywhere to protect the health of others. We should learn to dispose it to its proper place. Give care to others just like how you care yourself. Third, decontaminate your hands using soap and water or alcohol. Hand washing with soap removes germs from hands. This helps prevent infections because people frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing it. Germs can get into the body through the eyes, nose, and mouth and make us sick. Lastly, clean your hands by using an alcohol and sanitizer. Alcohol also has an additional mechanism that helps destroy bacteria and other microbes. It can dissolve or denature protein structures inside them.
Food hygiene at home. Food hygiene is concerned with the hygiene practices that prevent food poisoning. Food hygiene tungkol ito sa mga gawain na kung saan ito'y nakakatulong upang maiwasan ang pagkakaroon ng food poisoning. 5 key principles of food hygiene according to World Health Organization. Number 1. Prevent contaminating food with pathogens spreading from people, pets, and pests. Or, iwasan ang mga kontaminadong pagkain na may pathogens na kumakalat na maaaring nagmula sa tao, alagang hayop, or peste. Pag sinabing pathogens, ito ay bacterium or virus or other microorganisms na kadalasang nagiging sanhi ng mga sakit. Number 2. Separate raw and cooked foods to prevent contaminating the cooked foods or paghiwalayin ang mga hilaw at lutong pagkain upang maiwasan na mahawa ang mga lutong pagkain. May mga paraan na maaaring gawin upang ihiwalay ang mga hilaw sa lutong pagkain. Kabilang narito ang paggamit ng mga malinis na containers or iba pang malinis na lagayan. Number 3. Cook foods for the appropriate length of time and at the appropriate temperature to kill pathogens. Or lutuin ang mga pagkain sa naangkop na haba ng oras at angkop na temperatura upang mapatay ang mga pathogens na nandoon sa pagkain. Kasi minsan kapag hindi sapat yung oras sa pagluto ng pagkain ay mas mabilis mapanis or masira. And usually kapag hindi angkop ang haba ng oras at temperatura sa pagluto, mas mataas yung chance na hindi napapatay yung pathogen sa pagkain. Number 4. Store food at the proper temperature. Or iimbak ang mga pagkain sa tama o angkop na temperatura. Kadalasang ginagawa dito is nilalagay or iniimbak yung mga fresh foods sa loob ng ref kasi nakakatulong ito upang hindi agad malanta or masira. Number 5. Use safe water and raw materials. Or gumamit ng malinis at ligtas na tubig at ilaw na materyales. Pag sinabing safe water, ito ay free from pathogenic organisms at free rin ito sa mga toxic substances. Kaya ligtas itong gamitin sa paghahanda or sa pagluluto ng pagkain or even ihalo sa pagkain.
Good day, this is my report. Household water treatment and safe storage. Household water treatment and safe storage ensure drinking water is safe for consumption. Drinking water quality remains a significant problem, not only in developing countries but also in developed countries. Point-of-use water qualities interventions can reduce diarrhea disease is communities where water quality is poor or in emergency situation where there is a breakdown in water supply. Since water can become contaminated during storage at home, e.g. by contact with contaminated hands or using dirty storage vessels. Safe storage of water is the home is also important. So, ang kalidad ng pag-inom ng tubig ay mananatili sa isang malaking problema. Hindi lamang sa mga umuunlad na bansa, kundi pati na rin sa mauunlad na bansa. Point-of-use water quality interventions ay maaaring mabawasan ang diarrhea disease sa mga komunidad kung saan ang kalidad ng tubig ay hindi maganda. So, sa mga emergency na sitwasyon kung saan may pagkasira sa supply ng tubig dahil ang tubig ay maaaring kontaminado sa panahon ng pag-iimbak sa bahay. The 7 methods for treatments of drinking water include: first, chemical disinfection using chlorine or iodine. Second, boiling. Third, filtration using ceramic filters. The fourth is solar disinfection. Ang solar disinfection ay isang mabisang paraan lalo na kapag walang chemical disinfection na available. The fifth, UV irradiation. Community or household UV systems may be batch or flow, though the lamps can be suspended above the water channel or submerged in the water flow. So, sa pamamagitan ng mga lamp ay maaaring masuspende sa itaas ng channel ng tubig o lumubog sa daloy ng tubig. Number 6. Combined flocculation disinfection system available as sachet of powder that act by coagulating and flocculating sediments in water followed by release of chlorine. Number 7. Multivariate methods. Some systems use 2 or more of the above treatments in combination or in successions to optimize efficacy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to report about the hygiene in the kitchen, bathroom, and toilet. In the book, we have here routine cleaning of contact, hand, food and drinking water, sides and surfaces such as toilet seats and flush handles, door and tap handles, work surfaces, bath and basin surfaces. In the kitchen, bathroom and toilet reduces the risk of spread of germs. The infection risk from the toilet itself is not high provided it's properly maintained. Although some splashing and aerosol formation can occur during flushing, particularly where someone in the family has diarrhea. Germs can survive in the scum or scale left behind on bath and wash basins after washing and bathing. Water left stagnant in the pipes of shower can be contaminated with germs that becomes airborne when the shower is turned on. If a shower has not been used for some time, it should be left to run at a hot temperature for a few minutes before use. Thorough cleaning is important in preventing the spread of fungal infection. Molds can live on wall and floor tiles and on the shower curtains. Mold can be responsible in infection, cause allergic responses, deteriorate damaged surfaces, and cause unpleasant odors. Primary sites of fungal growth are inanimate surface including carpets and soft furnishings. Airborne fungi are usually associated with damp conditions, poor ventilation, or closed air systems. Cleaning of toilets and hand wash facilities is important to prevent odors and make them socially acceptable. Social acceptability is an important part of encouraging people to use toilets and wash their hands. In this topic, I will just say that it says here that hygiene is very important in the kitchen, bathroom, and toilet is very much important because in this area is very useful, especially in our kitchen. We use it daily or every moment. We used to cook here, that's why we need to clean it properly to avoid spreading of germs. And in our bathroom, we use it daily. So in this area, we need to clean every sides, especially the pipes of our shower. We need to clean it to avoid contamination. And in the toilet, we need to secure every time the proper way of cleaning to avoid bad odors in our toilet. It's very important in our daily lives to know and value the proper way of cleaning and the hygiene in the different parts of our house to prevent any kind of diseases and to have a proper hygiene. That's all. Thank you.
Home hygiene in low-income communities. In the developing world, for decades, universal access to water and sanitation has been seen as the essential step in reducing the preventable diarrheal burden. But it is now clear that this is best achieved by programs that integrate hygiene promotion with improvement in water quality and availability and sanitation. About 2 million people die every year due to diarrheal diseases. Most of them are children. Sa pag-uunlad ng mundo sa loob ng mga dekada, ang universal na pag-access sa tubig at kalinisan ay nakikita bilang mahalagang hakbang sa nagbawas ng maiwasang pansinin ng pagtatae. Ngunit malinaw na ngayon na ito ay pinakamahusay na nakakamit sa pamamagitan ng mga programa na isinasama ang promotion ng kalinisan sa mga pagpapabuti sa kalidad ng tubig at kakayahang magamit at kalinisan. Humigit kumulang 2 million tao ang namamatay bawat taon dahil sa mga sakit sa pagtatae. Karamihan sa kanila ay mga bata. Less than 5 years of age, the most affected are the population in developing countries living in extreme condition of poverty. Normally peri-urban dwellers or rural inhabitants, providing access to sufficient quantities of safe water, the provision of facilities for a sanitary disposal of excreta, and introducing sound hygiene behaviors are of capital importance to reduce the burden of disease caused by the risk factor. Wala pang 5 taong gulang ang pinakaapektado ay ang mga populasyon sa papaunlad ng mga bansa na naninirahan sa matinding kalagayan ng kahirapan. Karaniwan sa mga peri-urban dwellers o rural na naninirahan, ang pagbibigay ng access sa sapat na dami ng ligtas na tubig, ang pagkakaloob ng mga pasilidad para sa sanitary disposal ng dumi, at nagpapakilala ng maayos na pag-uugali sa kalinisan ay napakahalaga upang mabawasan ang pasanin ng sakit na dulot ng mga panganib na kadahilanan na ito. Research shows that if widely practiced, hand washing with soap could reduce diarrhea heal by almost 50% and respiratory infection by nearly 25%. Hand washing with soap also reduced the incidence of skin diseases, eye infections like trachoma and intestinal worms, especially ascariasis and trichoriasis. Ipinapakita ng pananaliksik na kung malawakang ginawa ang paghuhugas ng kamay gamit ang sabon ay maaaring mababawasan ng pagtatae ng halos 50% at mga infeksyon sa pahinga na halos 25%. Ang paghuhugas ng kamay gamit ang sabon ay binabawasan din ang saklaw ng mga sakit sa balat, mga infeksyon sa mata tulad ng trachoma at mga bulate sa bituka, lalo na ang ascariasis at trichoriasis. Other hygiene practices such as safe disposal of waste, surface hygiene, and care of domestic animals are also important in low-income communities to break the chain of infection transmission. Ang iba pang mga kasanayan sa kalinisan tulad ng ligtas na pagtatapon ng basura, kalinisan sa ibabaw na pag-aalaga ng mga alagang hayop at mahalaga din sa mga komunidad na mababa ang kita upang maputol ang kadena ng paghahatid ng infeksyon.
Body hygiene. Body hygiene pertains to hygiene practices performed by an individual to care for one's bodily health and well-being through cleanliness. Motivation for personal hygiene practice include reduction of personal illness, healing from personal illness, optimal health and sense of well-being, social acceptance, and prevention of spread of illness to others. Ang body hygiene ay tumutukoy sa mga kasanayan sa kalinisan ng ginagawa ng isang individual o tao upang pangalagaan ang kalusugan at kapakanan ng katawan sa pamamagitan ng paglinis. Personal hygiene practice include seeing a doctor, seeing a dentist regular washing or bathing, and healthy eating. Personal grooming extends personal hygiene as it pertains to the maintenance of a good person and public appearance, which need not necessarily be hygienic. Sa personal hygienic ay kailangan natin magpakonsulta sa espesyalista at paglinis ng katawan at kumain ng masustansyang pagkain like gulay at prutas upang mas maging strong ang ating katawan at maiwasan ang sakit. Body hygiene is achieved by using personal body hygiene products include soap, hair shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, cotton swab, antiperspirant, facial tissue, mouthwash, nail polish, skin cleanser, toilet paper, and other much product. Sa body hygiene naman ay kailangan natin may sarili tayong gamit or nagagamit sa ating katawan like nga dito sinabi na soap, hair shampoo, toothbrushes, toothpaste, cotton swab, antiperspirant, facial tissue, mouthwash, nail polish, skin cleanser, toilet paper, and other such a product.
So once again, good morning to all of us. So this is the edition of the report of Miss Landasan. Body hygiene, sanitation and public health. body hygiene pertains to hygiene practices performed by an individual to care for one's bodily health and well-being through cleanliness. On the other hand, hygienic of the body is the personal hygiene is how you care for your body. These practices includes bathing, washing your hands, brushing your teeth, and more. They can linger your body, and in some cases, they make you sick. Personal hygiene practices can help you and people around you prevent illnesses. So, sanitation. Sanitation is the hygienic means of promoting health through prevention of human contact with the hazard of waste. So, on the other hand, sanitation refers to the public health condition related to clean drinking water and treatment and disposal of human extra and sewage. So, the World Organization states that sanitation generally refers to the provisions of facilities and services for the safe disposal of human urine and feces. Inadequate sanitation is a major beneficial impact of health. Both in improving sanitation is known to have significant beneficial impact on health both in household and across communities. The word sanitation also refers to the maintenance of hygienic conditions through services such as garbage collection and water disposal. The term sanitation can be applied to a specific aspect, concept, location, or strategy such as basic sanitation, on-site sanitation, food sanitation, environmental sanitation, ecological sanitation. So in basic sanitation, it can describe as having access to facilities for the safe disposal of human waste. So sa on-site sanitations, this collection of treatment of waste is done. So examples are the septic tank. So sa food sanitation, it refers to the hygienic measures of ensuring food safety. So sa environmental sanitation naman, nagkakaroon sa environment factors that form and makes disease. So subsets of this category are solid waste management, water and wastewater treatment, industrial waste treatment, and noise and pollution control. So ecological sanitation, an approach that tries to emulate nature through recycling. So alam naman natin kung ano yung recycling of nutrients and water from human and animal waste of a hygienically safe manner. Sanitation and public health. So the effect of sanitation have also had a large impact on our society. So that is estimated that up to 5 million people die each year from preventable waterborne diseases. So the importance of isolation of waste lies in an effort to prevent disease which can be transmitted through human waste. The result of studies published in Griffin's Public Sanitation show that better sanitation produces an enhanced feeling of well-being. So that's all would be
Sanitation and public health. The importance of the dissolution of waste lies in an effort to prevent disease which can be transmitted through human waste, which affect both developed countries as well as developing countries to differing degrees. It is estimated that up to 5 million people die each year from preventable waterborne disease as a result of inadequate sanitation and hygiene practices. The effects of sanitation have also had a large impact on society. The result of studies published in Griffin's Public Sanitation showed that better sanitation produces an enhanced feeling of well-being. Sanitation and public health ay importante na mapaghiwalay ng basura upang maiwasan natin ang sakit or madapuan ng sakit, at mahalaga din ang pagpapahiwalay ng basura dahil mahigit 5 milyon katao ang namatay bawat taon dahil sa basura. Example dito sa sanitation and public health is paghukay sa palikuran na walang slab at balde.
Good
morning, sir. Good morning, classmate. My name is Ferdin Lobo. My report is about sanitations. Sanitation is the hygienic means of promoting health through preventions of human contact with the hazard of waste. It means we need to be clean or be careful with our waste so that we can prevent disease and keep our environment clean. Hazard can be physical, microbiological, biological, or chemical agents of disease. Waste that can cause health problems are human and animal feces. Solid waste, domestic, wastewater, sewage, sewage, and gray water. Industrial waste and agricultural waste. Waste is not good for our health, so we need to be clean in our body or in what we eat. Hygienetic means of preventions can be using engineering solutions. Example, sewerage and water and wastewater treatment. Simple technologies, example, latrines, septic tanks, or even by personal hygiene practices, example, simple hand washing with soap. We need to put our garbage in the right bin to clean the environment or our people, and let's not forget to wash our hands.